Shalom. I want to start off giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to all the Akim across the four corners of the world that's pushing this truth and faith and its sincerity. I also want to give a shalom out to the 1/3, the women, children, and men that are not of the 144,000 that will be delivered. Also, I want to say shalom to the innumerable multitude of Israelites that are scattered around the four corners of the world that look like the other nations and speak the tongue of the other nations that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver. Shalom. I'm going to do a quick video, a lesson titled or entitled "A Brother is a Treasure," and this is based off of the book of Sirach, or the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 14. So I'm gonna just get right into it. This is Sirach, chapter 6, verse 14. And it reads, "A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure." So that's the brothers, man. If you go into the word friend, it basically goes into to love, to love one. And that's your brother, man. So a friend is also your brother, or your brother is also a friend. And that's what we're looking for in this truth, the men that stand beside you on the highways and byways and teach this word, the ones that you can count on, the ones you can talk to when you just need to vent, fellowship with, when times is real rough, he's there for you, because somebody that's fake and a fraud, when you catching hell and you're doing bad, you're not gonna see that person, man. That's why the scriptures say a friend is a strong defense. A brother also, or a friend, can pray for you, man, and his prayer can actually can be answered. If he's praying for you, then the Most High can take care of you and bless you based upon your brother's prayer. So I'm gonna continue verse 15, and I'm gonna read to the 16th verse. Well, let me read 14 again. It says, "A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one has found a treasure." So, in the book of Ecclesiastes, forget the chapter, I believe it's the 7th chapter. I could be wrong. It tells you that money is a defense, and the truth is a defense. But the truth, of course, is above the money. Now, in this particular verse, it's saying that a friend is a treasure, man. Just like the scriptures is equated to a treasure. The true treasure. So is your a brother, man. And I'm using the word brother and friend interchangeable. So the brothers is like you found a treasure, man. Something that's valuable. And I'm sure all brothers can give accounts on how the brethren in the faith has been a defense, has been found to be a treasure, man. I mean, if we didn't have each other, it'll be a very difficult walk in this truth, and it already is a difficult walk in this truth. But having this brotherhood is what gets you through it, man. Of course, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the spirit and power of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, and also your brother, man. I mean, it be times where you really need your brother. You really need to talk. You really need prayer. You know, you really need a helping hand, and that helping hand can come in many forms. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna read to the 16th verse, and I'm gonna read to the 17th verse, and I'm gonna close out. I didn't intend for this to be a long lesson, but you know, don't neglect your brother, man. Don't neglect the brotherhood. Don't take it for granted. If you're a sincere brother. Okay. Verse 15. Nothing does countervail a faithful friend. The word countervail basically means, I'm just give a loose definition of it. Brothers can look up the word. It's basically just mean nothing can prevail against a faithful brother. So there's nothing greater or nothing higher or stronger, for lack of better words, than a friend, man, a brother. Of course, we can't include Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You can't put them in the equation, because nothing is above Yahweh why Yahweh Shai. But under Yahweh why Yahweh Shai, is a faithful brother, man. It says, nothing can countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is unvaluable. Meaning you can't put a price tag on a brother, man. The value of a brother you can't put a price tag on it. Basically, is what that's saying. It's I said unvaluable. I said invaluable. Meaning you can't put a price on a brother, man. Okay, because now I'm gonna say this before I go on. You have accounts that we've all witnessed. If you've been in this truth for some years, uh, men that sold you out. A so-called a man that you looked at as a brother, he sold you out, and the reason he sold you out, whether meaning he denounced the faith. If a man denounced the truth of these scriptures, then that means he sold you out. In some cases, you had spies that scoff at you, that basically want to get into your business so that he can have a platform to make his name, and to basically to be a scoffer. You had for an example, Judas Iscariot. He sold out Yahweh Shai for silver. I forget the exact how many pieces of silver it was, but you can read the account, and go find that account and read it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's is men that sold out, meaning they just denounced the faith for money, But a true friend, you can't put a price value on a friend, man. Okay, the 16th verse. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, because a brother, man, can actually is a form of healing, man. If you going through some things, if you going through ailments, a brother can actually uh, bring forth a healing to you. You know, whether he pray for you to be healed, or whether you just real stressed out, and that brother may do something. He may take you out. Brother may take you out somewhere, take you out to eat, take you out to see a movie. You might be down and out. Brother may give you some money. Spend some time with you. And have a spiritual talk according to the scriptures with you, or whatever it may be. A brother can be medicine to you. And they that fear the Lord shall find him. So, if you're a sincere, humble brother that believe in his truth, then, I believe I found, brothers, the brothers in this camp and brothers in other camps, the apostles, I believe the apostles and the elders and, other men around the globe that's pushed this truth, I believe they're my brothers, they're my friends. The 17th verse. Whoso feared the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. So treat your brother right, the way you want to be treated. Treat your fellow brother. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. And that's basically what I just said. You wanna deal with men that's like you. Of course, we all have different personalities, different characters or characteristics to us. I'm sorry, but we are like-minded in many ways. Two key elements is being humble and sincere about this truth. So a brother is a treasure, man. Don't take that for granted. Don't shit on your brother. Deal with them. Even the ones that may not have like personalities and have like the same type of characteristics. Show that. Sometimes we tend to it ain't nothing wrong with it. You have a brother that you may click with more and you deal with him more. So, but also make sure you don't neglect the other brothers that you may not have that connection with. you know so that's pretty much it. I was reading Sirach, the 5th and 6th chapter, and I came across these verses, and I said, I might as well speak on it because you know we gonna be a defense to each other in these days, in these last days, as we get closer to the end. you know so with that, I'm gonna close out. I want to once again give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the Akim across the four corners of the world that's pushing this truth. Plus to the 1/3, the women, children, men, the men, women, and children that are going to be delivered here in America, and all of the brothers, sisters across the planet Earth that are scattered amongst the other nations and speak the tongue of the other nations, that the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver. Shalom.